Hello, I have another deep pondering for you. Um, Today it's from the Path of Empowerment book by Barbara Marciniak. And it starts on the bottom of page 39. And we're going to talk about, I'm going to read about energy, frequency, because I share a lot about that in my work and in my videos. So I thought it would be beneficial for you to spend some more time. Well, I don't know if you get to decide whether it's beneficial for you or not, but to give you the opportunity to do that. So the title of this is Learning to Recognize and Read Frequencies or Levels of Consciousness Offers You a Profound New Form of Liberty and Freedom. Okay, so the concepts of animate and inanimate or organic and inorganic matter do not justly describe all the possibilities of the known or unknown universe. Consciousness is the ever-present constant. Everything has a distinct vibration and frequency of energy, which serves as a form of identification and proclamation of uniqueness within the field of existence. Frequencies are vibrations of energy that are determined by their rate of occurrence. Some frequencies travel through the many layers of existence, transversing what you think of as time and space. The ability to sense and feel and transmit energy is a natural function of the human form. These times of heightened and accelerated energy offer the perfect opportunity to expand your mind by developing and fine-tuning your perceptions. And your perceptions expand when you learn to look for the layers of significance and hidden meanings of life. Fully participating in life, as well as learning to observe your interactions without judgment, is essential for developing an enhanced awareness. Learning to recognize and read frequencies or levels of consciousness offers you and your world a profound new form of liberty and freedom. The possibilities of an awakened mind and its benefits have yet to really dawn on humanity. When the potentials of these abilities are fully understood and utilized, you will begin to recognize the powerful effects that the galactic center, the womb of the Milky Way galaxy, exerts on your life. Now, practically speaking, you must first learn to manage your attention in the here and now in order to become much more aware of the language of frequencies. Inner signals and messages are effortlessly and generously transmitted by everyone. Areas of existence that appear to be non-existent constantly knock on the doors of your perception. Foundations of knowledge continuously spring forth from your inner being, yet most often you never even notice. Feelings, impressions, and memories are all valid components of consciousness that cooperate to play essential roles in awakening your vital energy, expanding your attention, and connecting you to a greater view of reality. Every one of you is here in cooperation with a collective purpose. In life, the role you play is entirely of your own making. You write the script and direct the course of action while continuously adding to and changing your course of possibilities. There are no limits to your creativity. Whatever you do in your version of the world affects and directs the course of civilization. The startling changes that are sweeping your globe are blatant signs that inner upheavals of immense proportions are transpiring. And as people of the world over are challenged to confront the curtailing of their freedom, many are now remembering the parameters of possibilities they agreed to explore before they were born. During this era of change, the collective intent of humanity appears to be deeply committed to a tremendous opportunity of spiritual growth and expansion, where the experience of being on earth is both the purpose and the teacher. On one level of your experience, you are here to participate in the mass movement of consciousness towards a collective integrated memory. To raise the stakes and make the experience much more interesting and worthwhile, obstacles of every make and size have been introduced into this drama from many levels of reality. Every era has an overall game plan that can be studied, explored, and experienced through many directions of time from a non-linear perspective. All time is simultaneously occurring. Stellar and planetary positions in the heavens play a definitive role in establishing a structure and purpose by transmitting energetic influences that outline and to some extent define the potential and probable directions of the time in which you live. To fully contribute to this transformation in your own unique fashion, you selected an identity based on the numerous talents and abilities you have accumulated from experiences in many directions of time. You inserted yourself with great care into your chosen life. Deciding to be here is an achievement in itself. However, understanding what is unfolding around you is an even greater accomplishment. Billions of people have come here to play a part in this great drama, to recognize and remember that they are energetic beings whose thoughts, feelings, and emotion create the world they meet. Consciously learning to recognize frequencies and then producing those you want is an underlying key to the game. Being able to read and communicate with the life energies of your environment is a worthy goal of all humanity. To develop the skill of consciously reading and making frequencies, you must learn to pay attention to the subtleties of life. In seeking to know yourself, new vistas of realities will inevitably unfold. Awareness and control of the breath are the essential keys for understanding and developing the higher mind, because they form a very powerful and natural way to connect with both inner and outer sources of the vital life force, energy. By focusing your attention, you can use your breath to stabilize yourself, to have more energy, and to enhance your immune system, to create beneficial brainwave patterns, and to travel into the interior of your being to acquire transient knowledge and information from a source beyond your linear view of the world. You must learn to pay attention to where your breath takes you, for it is a very powerful tool for activating and using your physical form to its greatest extent. Breathing exercises create a strong foundation within the body for those seeking higher consciousness, and we highly recommend that you adopt the discipline of always returning your attention to conscious breathing. Breathing is an exchange of energy between the outer world and the inner domain of your body. No matter what you are doing, tucking the children into bed, driving the car, making supper, making love, or dashing to the office, modulating your breathing patterns is a way of staying centered, expanding the use of your mind, and enhancing your physical prowess. Take a few minutes and notice the way you normally breathe. Can you feel yourself breathing? Can you hear the sound of your breath? How deep are your breaths? Is there any movement in the chest? Are you filling the lower lungs with your breath? Now, with a greater focus of your attention, clear your throat, relax your tongue, gently separate your jaw, and inhale slowly through your nose to the count of 4. Feel your breath swirling into your nostrils and listen for the sound of the wind in a cave at the back of your throat. Consciously follow your breath into your body. Picture your breath filled with vibrant golden spirals of energy that are moving over your larynx, down your throat, and into the bottoms of your lungs. When you have completed the in-breath, pause for a few moments, then completely and thoroughly exhale with a long and deep out-breath, also to the count of 4. Then pause before beginning the round again. Do your best to keep your attention on your breath as you read, or as you're listening to me read. Deep rhythmic breathing calms and rebalances your entire body. On the second or third deep in-breath, picture and feel the vibrant gold spirals of energy penetrating the walls of your lungs and moving into the bloodstream. As the vital energy enters your bloodstream, see it swirling toward your heart. Allow the focused energy to enter all of the heart's chambers. Then see and feel the vitalized blood moving from your heart throughout all of your body. Imagine your blood as a brilliant ruby red river, powerfully alive and intelligent, carrying the vital life force energy on a steady and purposeful course throughout your body. Keep breathing and enjoy the power of your focused attention. You can focus the energy of your breath with any imagery you like, according to how you want to feel or express yourself. Vital energy is free and completely open to be directed and molded by you. When you consciously breathe, you immediately alter the frequency of your brain wave patterns into a more awakened and integrated state of awareness. By learning to adjust and refocus your attention, you will become more aware of the extensive range of frequencies from both physical and non-physical sources that vie for your attention. So get your journal out if you feel like it. Share this with a friend and have a conversation about it. Take time and just think about like how you are interacting with the world. Practice the breathing or other types of breathing that you know and already practice. And just start to have more consciousness about how you're being affected by the energies and what you're taking in, and also by what you put out. All right, so until we meet again, live, love, and matter. Take care. Bye.